You are watching Beyond the News. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Jamaican farm workers heading to Canada.
Right, under the Seasonal Agricultural Workers Program, the SAWP. We've seen some news recently about a group departing.
Exactly. So our mission today is basically to unpack that. What's the deal with this program? What does it mean for the workers, for Jamaica, for Canada?
Let's get into it. Just today, 223 Jamaican workers left for Canada.
223. Okay.
Yeah, and they're heading to different places. The majority, 200, are going to Ontario. That's quite typical.
Right. Big agricultural province.
Exactly. But you also have, 12 heading to New Brunswick, 3 to Quebec, and 8 to British Columbia. So it really spreads out.
Across the country, pretty much. And what kind of work are they doing? I mean, farm work is broad.
Sure. The reports mention harvesting things like apples, peaches, blueberries, cherries.
So fruit mostly.
Food, yeah, raspberries, strawberries too. But also vegetables like cucumber and squash. Pretty essential stuff for Canadian consumers.
Definitely. And this isn't the only group recently, is it?
No, just this past Tuesday, another 95 workers went up to Toronto. So it's a busy period for the program right now.
Clearly a significant movement of people. Okay, so what's the perspective from, say, the Jamaican government on this?
Well, the minister involved, Pernell Charles Jr., he really emphasized the high level of trust Canadian employers place in these workers.
Trust, in terms of skills.
Skills, professionalism, productivity. He framed it as a testament to the workers' reputation built up over, decades.
Oh, okay. That makes sense for a long-running program.
And he also mentioned ongoing talks between the Jamaican and Canadian governments. The goal, apparently, is to keep improving working and living conditions.
So acknowledging there might be issues, but they're working on them.
Seems like it. He encouraged workers to report any problems, too, which suggests, a mechanism for feedback is there, or intended to be.
Right. And the scale of this. It's not small, is it? How many workers overall?
The numbers are quite something. Since the start of this year alone, Jamaica has placed 5,434 workers in overseas programs.
Wow, over 5,000.
Yeah, and the split is interesting. The majority, 3,777, went to Canada through SAWP and other streams.
Okay.
And another 1,657 went to the U.S. So Canada's the bigger partner here, clearly.
And the impact back in Jamaica must be significant. Unemployment, especially.
Definitely. The minister highlighted its role in alleviating unemployment, particularly in rural areas where these opportunities might be scarce.
Yeah, you can imagine. But beyond the numbers, what about the people themselves, the workers?
That's where it gets really interesting. We have a couple of stories highlighted. Sabrina Richards, she's been doing this for 3 years.
Okay.
And she talks about how it's really improved her family's financial situation, opened doors. She actually encourages others to apply.
So a positive experience for her, clearly.
It sounds like it. And then there's Cavell Winter.
Yeah.
Now, he's a veteran. 19 years in the program.
19 years. Wow.
Yeah, almost 2 decades. And he directly credits the program with enabling him to support his family, buy land, build a house.
Real, tangible life improvements.
Exactly. And send his kids to school.
Mm.
These stories really show the profound impact it can have on individuals and their families. Not just a temporary job, but a pathway.
It really puts a human face on it, doesn't it? Beyond the statistics and government statements.
Absolutely. So when you pull it all together, you see this this kind of symbiotic relationship, right?
How so?
Well, Canada gets the labor it needs for a vital sector, agriculture. And Jamaican workers get economic opportunities, they gain skills, they can support their families back home.
A mutual benefit, essentially.
Pretty much. The scale and the fact it's been going on so long just underlines how important it is for both countries. It's a major channel for labor, for opportunity.
Yeah. It's one thing to read the numbers, 200 here, 5,000 there. But hearing about Cavell Winter building a house, Sabrina Richards finding new stability, that's the real story.
It is. It connects the macro level program to individual lives and aspirations.
So it leaves you thinking, doesn't it? When you look at these long-term international labor programs like SAWP, what are the deeper, maybe unseen effects?
Good question.
On the communities back home, on the communities they joined temporarily in Canada, what kinds of connections beyond just the work are being forged over decades? Something to mull over.
Advancing when it comes on the overseas employment programs. And one of the policies has to do with inclusivity. What it means is that last year we made a very deliberate effort to ensure that we integrate persons with disabilities into this program. And we are pleased to know that the 4 who have gone up are doing an amazing job. And we want to continue the work of making sure that the program is stronger, is dynamic, and is responsive to the needs as it grows. In addition to inclusivity, the Farm Work Program, which is really the Overseas Employment Program, is one where we have also instituted the No One Left Behind policy. A policy that has now seen us introduce into the whole evaluation and assessment process the mandate that anyone who is chosen to be interviewed for this opportunity will get an opportunity if they so see fit. And it is this year that we instituted this policy, and so thousands of potential workers came to be evaluated. Some of them were successful, but all of them went through the new process, which included assessments for numeracy, literacy, psychometric testing, and they were interviewed under this policy of the No One Left Behind, where candidates who were having any challenges with reading and numeracy were actually referred to our Heart NSTA Trust, where they receive or can receive remedial training. Our goal is to make sure that we're not sending back persons into the same situation. We want everyone that receives a farm work card opportunity to be able to improve in one way or the others. So where there were challenges with the literacy, numeracy, they were diverted to Heart Trust. If it is that after the interview we determined that the person perhaps may not be fit for farm work, but they were fit to start a business, they were diverted for employment readiness training or diverted to receive a business grant. And these diversions are a positive step in us ensuring that we are not only creating a stronger pool of workers in Jamaica, but that we are doing our job of ensuring that all persons who come before us get an opportunity. That's what the No One Left Behind policy is. It means, as it says, that no one should be left behind. I want to make sure that the Ministry of Labour and Social Security continues the progress that we have started. There is a lot of transformation taking place in this ministry right now. And it is no one person who is doing it. It is an entire team.
What the girl them used to love, farmer man, educated man. No badness them run down. We are changing harder. Let go the badness thing, hear me now. The girl them fill up farmer man, educated man, not a gun man. Them used to want the real hard worker. Money in a hand, yeah, the plan proper. Now a bad man, them a run down, but me tell them to stop run around. If I'm a man, I get you crown, me say for turn the thing round.
I don't think the act caters to the needs of our teachers both in the short term and the long term. It does not provide for medical emergencies. It does not provide for maternal or paternity leave. And if there's a family crisis, what will our teachers do? Rural access limitations also? Come on, we have to do better. We understand the situation and we are up for a good bill, but we recommend the following. One, we want to extend the licensing period from the current 5 years to 10 years. Two, we want the JTC to be funded by government subventions and not teachers' licensing or renewal fees. Police records, once, and only if you have reasonable doubt or suspicion that a teacher has participated in some other activities, then you ask for another police record. We want to introduce a 6-month grace period for license renewal instead of the 3 months. And also, we want to merge registration and licensing into a single process to reduce duplication and also reduce the, come on, the teachers are the foundation of a modern Jamaica. And without them, the country cannot grow and advance to where it ought to be. Let us try our best to focus on modernizing the teaching experience. Let us try to focus on giving the teachers the tools they need in order for them to provide the foundation that the country requires.